more here in the overlay. Give me 1 second. It's going to look a little wonky for a second. I can bring it down a little bit. There we go. Better. See a little bit. Ugh.
Yeah. So I actually like this scum list that Tanner built for him.
Why do you like it?
It's I don't know, cute. I don't know how to think about it. Granted, I haven't
Cute.
I haven't looked at quad jumpers at all, because they're in extended, and yeah, so it's cool to see one back on the table. But also Q9 with Mando and the child is not incredibly invincible, but very, very tanky.
Oh yeah.
And then you have Gamut to back up, and yeah, it's just cool. It's got a lot of pieces that I like. I want to try. I'm looking at a what's it? Mando, Bosk, and X list, whatever 5 points fits in there, and just playing around with that. But
You guys are seeing the overlay moving around. I have not played the Razor Crest in person still, and I'm really ashamed. But I'm just not excited. Still not that excited about how good it is right now for me to like make that leap. I guess I don't know.
No,
maybe that's unfair, but
it doesn't. No, it doesn't seem super powerful because, like I was just saying, Q9 is really tanky on defense, but is not very with specifically this build with Mando and with the child. Really tanky on defense, but it's just a 3-die gun otherwise.
Right. Yeah, Mando will go down. I would be so surprised if they kept Mando at an unplayable 7 points.
I don't know that it's unplayable, but yeah, it's
it feels unplayable how little I see him, man. I don't know.
You can, if Mando gets to where he's got somebody, got 2 people in his front arc at range 1 to 2, he's both invincible and incredibly reliable on offense. But the thing is
how often does that happen though, right?
Exactly. The thing is that there's too many times when somebody's at range 0, not at 1 to 2, and that doesn't work for his ability. I have been able to play it where I've had a couple rounds. Actually, I took him to a tournament and did fairly well with him.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you get up against a 3-ship list or just a 4-ship list where they're fairly spread out, it's just like, well, my ability is never going to trigger. I have a blank ability.
Yep. Yeah. That's the thing, is that like just even with the meta of pilot abilities, you're seeing just only reliable pilot abilities being at that high initiative being used. For the most part, there are a couple of blank ones out there. Like Contrail comes to mind as one that most oftentimes is a blank ability, but
Django used to be that way, but a lot more people are paying attention now.
Yeah.
He's flown more often, and more people are like, oh, I did a blue maneuver.
Yeah. It's frustrating. Phosphor Paint is a really frustrating upgrade that a lot of people are using right now, because everybody forgets, and it's like, oh, you should be stressed. And it's like, if your opponent forgets that, I don't really feel like it's on you if they don't mention it.
It is I believe it is a must, so it should happen, but also
like if it's like a turn later, it's like, well, that changes my dial, it changes all these things I did.
Yeah, it's like I would have broken the lock because I wouldn't have, because that's the thing you can do now. You can break the lock instead of getting the stress.
Yeah, it's like Gamut's going to keep the calculate on Q9 here, spend those 2 charges.
Oh, very nice. I think he should have reinforced and then kept it, but also this isn't his list, so
Yeah, exactly. How does the overlay look, Daniel? Is it looking all right? It looks to me. Doesn't look like the top is bleeding through anymore.
Yeah, and it's the letters and words aren't. bleeding
a
under.
little tight in the center, so maybe I make that the scenario size one smaller, turn size one smaller.
All right, so we got Emon facing off against Cad down at the bottom. I think that very lightly favors Emon because this Horshall prototype probably isn't going to drive on this gas cloud. Just a thought.
Is it just me, Matt, or you watch The Office, right?
I do.
Okay, so there's, the later seasons aren't great, but like that one episode when Michael introduces her to Holly and she's like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what he sees in her. She's not even that pretty. Whatever. That's how I look at Cad Bane. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't. Yeah. I'm like, everybody plays him. I'm like, I understand what he can do, but
no, I look at him at 5 points, and I look and I'm like, I'd rather Manaru maybe, because she's got so much health. She's got the points to have a whole toolkit. Granted, so does Cad Bane, but he's often doing 2 damage. Rolling two attack dice.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm not to discredit the fact that we have a super badass 3/1/2 pilot card coming out for Cad Bane, but I'm gonna be honest. You know what? I'm gonna talk out of both sides of my mouth here and say that you guys get it. I don't, but that's not gonna stop me from giving you guys what you want, what you voted on, which is our next card to be Cad Bane. So it's fine.
Yeah, and I was specifically talking about Scum and Villainy, but this is Cad Bane in CIS, and in CIS, you should definitely be taking Grievous. Again, he didn't build this list, but
yeah, it is nice to see different flavor of lists building in this format as well. As I love Grievous, but like he's pretty quote unquote overplayed because he's good.
Oh, yeah, he is good. He's very, very good, very good.
DJ built him with no cannon. Yeah, I mean he wants to win. DJ wants to win this game.
He's got a jamming bean. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sure Tanner's like, what? I mean, he's probably also like, thanks for giving me Zam, but also why is Notorious on Cad? I probably should have moved a couple upgrades around, but it's not that detrimental.
It's nowhere near like somebody got hamstrung here. No, that's not a thing.
No, we should be good. We're in for a fun little game here. And what's so good about these drones, these 2-pointers, is that they're fodder for objectives. I mean, they just like you grab them any objective in your way.
Yeah. Epionic says CIS has about 10 playable pilots overall. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I can't think of an HMP that gets played. I can't think of a there's maybe one tri-fighter that gets played.
Making the tokens bigger for the players here.
Okay, I was like, what are we doing here?
What is happening? We never know what we're doing here.
Yeah. Most of the vultures, you're limited to maybe like 2 or 3 vultures, 2 or 3 hyenas, maybe a Nantex if you're being cheeky, but I mean, really, you have Grievous, you have Cad. Cad's the only pilot for the rogue you're probably going to fly. Grievous is the only pilot for the belly rub that you're going to fly. Django is probably the only fire spray pilot, but if you take any fire spray pilot, you're probably doing well. It's probably still okay. So yeah, and 0 scimitar pilots are being taken.
Oh, I know, it's so sad. They're probably like, how are these so massive, these tokens now? And they decide to move them to an area where we can't see them.
Well, what's his face hasn't moved yet. Q9 hasn't moved yet. Yeah. That was a coordinated token.
There was a coordinate evade, pass the stress with Protectorate Gleb's ability after coordinating. CS gauntlets aren't great. Yeah, I honestly forget that Republic can take a gauntlet.
Well,
I figured CIS can do it too.
You say CIS gauntlets aren't good. You could just narrow that down to gauntlets aren't good.
Nickel City Sing Pre is pretty good. You know what? oftentimes when you're shooting at pre, it's pretty easy to make him post Vizsla because you kill him pretty easily.
Ayo.
Ayo, post
I think
Vizsla.
Ezra might be good, and then
Ezra's pretty good. I think he's
yeah.
very good. Yeah,
because he's fine being stressed, and he's got Night Brothers. So
I3 is so bad.
Yeah, Maul was good, but then went up in cost and lost. Lost
really
loadout. So
really
it's just like he was super good for a little bit, and then was no longer good.
Ezra is good. Pre is good. Rook is good. Yeah. What about Knight? What about Bishop? Huh?
Rook is passable.
I'm in a mood today, thinking that I'm funny again.
The problem is that there's 7 points, and you could spend the 7 points better elsewhere.
Walk it down. There you go. Yeah. Rip Bo. Yeah, poor Bo Katan. Whatever. Bo never. What about Captain Hark, my boy? Freaking Captain Hark. No one's talking about the Harkster. Nick went for a run and he's fired up. Yeah, exactly. It feels good to try to stay on schedule when working out, you know? I don't have anything else to do in my life but stream X-Wing and run. And then I work. And then I play X-Wing, actually. And I do eat as well. I'm like you guys, I do eat. That's a talent. Okay.
I'm doing the talent, showing him his booty, because that's where he likes to throw the bombs. He's got, so many places he can toss them.
The Xandu blood coming in. Hark is all right. Just hard to compete with the Decimators. I don't think Desi, if you've played Captain Hark, congratulations, you're the first person to ever play Captain Hark.
Well, I don't remember if it's Hark or I can't remember which Empire pilot it is, but one of them is 8 points, which is more than a Decimator, and it's like, well, I'll take a Decimator instead.
Yeah.
Desi's Gar Saxon's 8 points, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just take a Decimator for cheaper.
What's more likely to happen? Okay, I'll give you 3 possibilities. Vader Defender goes up to 10. Okay, that's 1. Second, Vader Defender is extended only. Or third, Vader Defender stays the same cost but loses loadout points. What do you think would be the most likely to happen?
Loses loadout points is the first one.
Okay.
That's the number one most likely. And then whatever the first option you gave me was he goes up to 10 points is the next most possible.
So extended only would be the no chance.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna.
I think that was Staniszewski that said that needed to happen.
I've heard it suggested a couple different times. I know that Vince and I, on your stream have said a couple different times that Vader Defender shouldn't exist. He probably should have just been an epic only thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as Deslin says, AMG likes movie names, so he's not going to extend it. I mean, that didn't apply to Han, but I assume we'll get a new Han Falcon.
What Hera?
And there's other. Well, she's not a movie name.
Dude, honestly though, man, they treat Hera Syndulla as the Luke Skywalker of Disney characters. Like, she's one of the top.
I mean, she's really cool.
She is.
I'm looking forward to seeing her in in the VCX with a new ability, because I gotta imagine that they're gonna do it.
Can we be honest here, guys? Is Hera's ability in the VCX really that powerful? Because VCX struggles so much.
No, I think it's fine. And I think Ved Foslo and maybe Stacey 10. It's like,
I do think she should be 8 points though, with her ability and the fact that she could take like Saw Gerrera and all the things to get like the most insane mods. I would make her 8 points if they let her be playable in standard. But yeah,
I have no strong opinion on that.
Yeah.
Q9 taking the lock, probably gonna lock that Zam Wessel lady changeling person. I don't know how Zam identifies. They. I mean, it's a little.
That's true. Zam shifts to all. Zam's the Demi Lovato of of Star Wars.
But it's like, if you're a changeling, I mean,
what
does gender even mean to you?
Who knows? we're teetering on the cusp of being canceled as usual. It's always very it's like a thrill ride, just like riding that highway to hell. Here comes Zam. Just a little scoot, nothing too wild. Is that a one straight?
Scooching forward.
Yes, straight one
there. Epionic winning his i5 Flakafrak prototypes.
Yeah, give me that Aflac prototype.
I agree. Even if they were just blank i5s, it'd be nice to use.
But they are blank i5s, man.
Yeah.
Spend a lock to look at somebody's dial. Like, first you have to take a lock with them. When are you doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do a slam into a red target lock. It's like the only time you could easily.
I mean, and you could take FCS, so you could spend it. You could use it one round and then, spend it the following round when you know you're not going to get to shoot them.
The Q9's gonna have a range one shot, and the Zam deciding to boost. So the only mod Zam's gonna have is Predator and Dooku. Those are the mods.
See what the dice say. That's not bad.
I don't think we've seen the roll yet.
Oh, they didn't.
I know that's one of those cases.
Oh, that is bad.
Oh, that is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, spend to calculate because you got 2 forces.
Yeah, Zam's gonna roll natties, and it's gonna be double eyeballs. So she's taking a damage no matter what here, and she's gonna play. You should mean business or whatever the card is.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Yeah, something along those lines. He plays which one? Is that the one for the target lock?
Yeah, it's target lock. Get a charge. Get a target lock.
Join 312 on October 22nd at Dragonfall 2022 in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. All proceeds go to charity. Register today. Metal objective tokens, all tarts, 312 live stream and more. Register now. Dragonfall 2022. That was my sponsor read. Did I do a good job?
Yeah. When I was growing up, I watched Dragonfall Z.
Okay. Very similar to Dragonfall convention and Dragon Ball Z, and sponsor reads. All of that was related. Here's the shot back from Zam. This is going to be a spanking, as I usually say. I salute the spanking. Let's see what kind of salute we get here.
All the Dooku. But too bad. Already got your free.
Yeah. Whenever you call Dooku for a crit, you almost always roll a crit. It seems like it's like a guaranteed. Like, it's pretty funny.
I think when you're rolling 4 dice, you don't call it because you're much more likely. It's a 1 in 4 chance at that point, I think.
So QAnon guaranteed to take a crit here.
Yeah. It's 1 in 8, 1 in 8, 1 in 8.
Okay, got an evade, right?
Spend a
take
force.
A crit. I don't think.
Spend the evade even actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, to spend the evade, take 1.
Merciless Pursuit, though, will we remember? Although maybe that's not on.
It is. Sam. It is. He's got a little. Yeah. And
there it is.
There he is. Yeah.
That's brutal on Sam. That's actually even worse. Having Merciless Pursuit does have a downside. I think we've forgotten that that is kind of a negative thing because a lot of people either forget or just doesn't come up as much as you would think. But
I found that it's not so flying Mando with the child on him. I found that it doesn't often come up because they get the target lock and then you slam into each other the next turn and you're at range 0, so they can't spend that target lock. So it's like, oh well, that wasn't bad at all.
Oh, so that's the strategy. You got it. Just find a way to run into them at all times.
Epionic, the real flex is just forgetting to call Dooku and just rolling natties anyway. Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah. Just roll better. Every
Separatist player they'll see you roll their dice and be like, but wait! That's every Dooku user ever.
Yeah.
There's a hit in this is from Gamut, so just 1. I think it's in the Zam. It gets the swig.
So. Yeah, because only 2 dice.
Yeah.
He's fine. Did Zuvio shoot? Did he?
Mr. Constable! Constable! Why is Zuvio not? Well, I mean, if they don't want to shoot with Zuvio.
Because I didn't see Zuvio, Cad, or Emon shoot.
Cad is cloaked, so we won't see that.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Emon, but...
Why did he boost in range 1?
I'm gonna say warning point. Here, I take things very seriously.
Yeah, as evidenced by you saying "Rofl" in the chat.
Raffle. I told D when I was playing Will Hagwood on stream, I was like, I'm just slow playing right now. But D, I'm being honest with you about it. So that's only like half a warning point, right?
Yeah.
You thought that was really funny.
Let's see.
Okay.
He says it's fine. I know my 4 doesn't shoot anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna say banned.
So what do we get? We got a hit and an eye.
Add Tanner to the ban list. Just one. And check it out, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It ended up not mattering. But you always shoot. Always shoot.
But Emone, here's the big boy. Taking a range 1 shot with 4 dice. Granted, the CAD has a lot of defensive dice and a focus as well.
Is it the bane of his existence?
The CAD bane of his
existence. CAD bane of it. Wow, what do we have here?
That's a good...
Ouch. My really terrible CAD bane impression. That's a lot of paint, though.
There you go.
And, wow, alright. Iman is... well, first player really matters this coming turn. David really needs to be first player on the road roll to drop the proc spine, actually hit CAD. Otherwise, the decloak will happen first.
I don't think he can hit him with a proc spine.
Really?
But yeah, because I think...
Sure he can.
Sure he can?
Sure he can. Yeah, of course. Proc spine's a thick boy. It's going to hit the back of his base.
It's about as wide as a medium base. And if you're looking at it...
You don't think so?
I'm going to call no.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think?
Betting man, I would put $2 on it.
Oh, wow. Is it worth trying? You have to, right?
Now, I am curious to see the next turn if Emone, like, 1 banks and then just drops a rigged cargo chute on the Cat Bane.
Exclamation point rigged. Let's see. Did we get natties early? What did we get here? Did we get elusive? No. Blank outs.
I was looking at it. I didn't see anything.
You didn't see it. We got obstructed shot.
We got a Talon roll.
We did get a Talon roll. We sure did.
We should have gotten a strain, but somebody forgot to use their Notorious.
Oh.
Because you can use Notorious even while cloaked.
We may see a bomb or device drop here
fairly soon.
We are heading into turn 3. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This is our the second, or is it our second? I think it's our second Sunday night regularly scheduled stream, since it's moving over our schedule from Saturdays to Sundays. If you guys aren't usually with us, welcome.
I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, I know.
I love it. It's so nice.
Me asking in the chat earlier today, it's like, is the stream today? Yeah. I don't remember.
It's just so much better because I'm usually back home doing, like not busy with plans by Sunday evening anyways, and everyone else is, and it's for the greater good. Speaking of, thank you, Matt, for dropping the Mandalorian trailer. I gotta be honest, compared to the Andor trailer, I was not nearly as hyped.
I did not watch the Andor trailer because I'm interested enough and I don't want to be spoiled on anything.
Because not this latest one, but the one before was like so good.
Okay, I am interested in Andor. I'm really hoping it's good, and then also I am like the Mando one. I watched it several different times because I was like, okay, this is getting me hyped. I want to watch it right now. I would be happy to watch it.
I guess I'm just not as obsessed with that show. I think I'm really into like all the shows around it. Like I've really liked Bad Batch. I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. I mean, Boba Fett wasn't great, but I watched it. The season 2 was just such a high for me for Mandalorian that I'm worried that we're gonna start to see just like volume like fatigue, just the same. I just don't want to get bored of it,
I can see that. My thing is like I don't worship the show because like I will fully acknowledge that season 1 had plenty of flaws and season 2 had plenty of flaws. Like I see there's weak episodes, but so far when I look back at The Mandalorian, I don't see the flaws. I remember the fun stuff. I remember the fun stuff. Whereas Book of Boba Fett, I can't look back and remember the fun stuff. The fun stuff was the Mandalorian episode.
Wait. His name is Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
My name is Boba Fett. That's my name.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like whenever I think of Mandalorian, I only really have the good feels. You know, I don't have any of the bad feels going on. So
interesting, very interesting. 3-1 in terms of scenario points. So we will update that score now. 3-1. Tanner with the lead. That was an Aussie accent. That's my Aussie impression, just incoherent.
Nabi, I need your help with something. I heard an Australian streamer say that they don't say stabbing. So what colloquialism would you use? What would you say?
Stab
we
it.
knifed him? What would you say? Yeah, they said.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Knifey ouchie. Thanks, Greg.
Knifey ouchie. Nabi, why is Kangaroo Jack the greatest film ever made? I feel like Kangaroo Jack is just like would just be seen as like a racist, just like, you know, racist against Australia. It's just so offensive in so many ways against Australian people.
I thought they made it. Just like what was it? What was the Mountie movie that had Brendan Fraser as a Mountie? It was they probably, you know, it's hailed as a national treasure. Right?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't think I've seen that. Also, I just want to shout out to myself that it's not possible to get tabled by a one-hole on card flat. I mean, I guess in 2.0 it wasn't. Now it's possible, but like, half points exist, so that doesn't make any sense. So I'm calling myself out there.
Oh, your Streamlabs thing. I was like, what
Streamlabs.
the hell are you talking about?
Streamlabs thing, yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see. We got green is going Tanner.
Okay, so Tanner's gonna be able to decloak or choose to if he wants to. First.
He probably could decloak forward, which would be interesting. Get in front of. There he goes. Forward.
Oh, nice.
See, now we never know. We'll never know
true.
if he
We'll
got hit
never
by that
know.
bomb.
Damn it. Damn it, Gamut. I'm like, Iman's got to try to threaten like Zam or something, because Zam could just mop up 3 of his ships at the top there.
That's fair.
I'm a little
he
worried.
Forgot to. I was gonna say he forgot to pick a Zam card. He's actually doing it now. It is the system phase. I'm going to guess he's going to pick the one that lets him double tap now that he's got a target lock.
No way. That would be the suboptimal move, but we'll see. We'll see how it pays off. Typically, an X-Wing shooting multiple times is not good.
That's what I've heard.
People are gonna think that I'm being serious. That's what I've heard, yeah. Matt's like, I don't know why I talk strategy with this guy. I find ways to win, but there's a big but there.
I suppose there is some loss in value to Zam because, I mean, at least for the double tap reasons, because with veteran tail gunner, it's fairly easy to get a double tap with a fire spray now. Well, Zam's still dropping that bomb. Oh, probably
Iman is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I hope it's not a Proxmine.
That's exactly what I said. I said Amon is gonna drop a.
You did say that. You know, how could Matt Carey of all people make a mistake? That's not how it ends. That's not possible. My real question is, where is Wampa? Is he safe? Is he all right?
Yeah, I'm. So, all right. Do you think we'll see any like scum TIE fighters at any point ever anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they could drop them back down to a couple of them back down to 2.
Yeah, if they drop them, but you know.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what it's gonna take, right?
Yeah, I mean, sort of just. I mean, aside from Ezra TIE, you know, it's like we don't see any Rebel ties, we don't see scum ties. Yeah, I think you just kind of gotta get them to the right price point, or just give them a hell of a loadout. I'm interested in seeing if that will encourage taking the stuff that's kind of overpriced. But if you give like a scum TIE fighter like 12 points of loadout,
Give
see
me,
what
you know what?
happens.
Give me 25 points of loadout,
Yeah.
but give them only 2 slots. I'm thinking about playing in this Michigan GT event that Tanner's helping TO.
Oh.
And it's extended, so I want to bring Gavin, but it's hard for me to build a list that I think could win with Gavin right now.
Yeah.
I have Gavin, Luke, Wedge in the A-Wing, and Jake in the A-Wing. There's Procket, Plasmas on Gavin, the usual on Luke. But the I-4s still make me nervous, and the fact that they're A-Wings makes me very nervous.
Tell you what, I flew Ahsoka Wedge. I don't know. Luke in the X-Wing, Ahsoka and Hera in the A-Wing, and then Jake in the A-Wing. All the A-Wings had Prockets. I know this is very similar to something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it was just fun. It was so fun to fly. Yeah, because
you had some success.
Yeah, I won, but it was just fun. It was
for you, Nabi. We're talking about A-Wings just for you, buddy.
It was. I didn't realize how much I missed flying Hera and Ahsoka together. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, and it's high initiative too. You got two 5s and a 6, and then an I-4 as well.
Yeah.
I just really want to bring an E-Wing. It's tough.
I mean, and you could swap what's his face out for Jake out for Colby with Notorious.
It's true,
yeah. Finn in the Sheathapede or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. I had a lot of fun playing Shara in the Arc as well. I mean, I loved Shara in the A-Wing at the end of 2.0 with Jake, but she can't take Prockets, so she's just like not as interesting as she used to be. Yeah. But Shara in the Arc was really good. Like, man.
Yeah, A-Wings that can't take Prockets are the reason why I don't fly the Resistance A-Wings anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to fly this one. It's got a cannon. I guess that's okay. I could put HLC on it, but that's not what I want.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
It's like, let me fly a couple, the I-5 A-Wings with Prockets. I will have fun.
It's where the fun will begin. Or end, depending on who's on the receiving end here. The Nova weekend, I tuned into 3 different streams. Italy, Nova, and UK, I think each time Empire and Empire. Yeah, I'm so over it, man. So tired of it.
Yeah, especially the Jingo Jingo Wampa and then Iden. Those are the 4 most common ones.
Iden might need an errata for the fact that she can be used on mines, bombs, obstacles.
Yeah. I think there might need to be clarification on how she works, but I think just moving her up to 4 points would be fine.
Okay.
The new Iden, however, Iden Scepter, that is wild because she just every other turn she can cancel a hit or a crit. Marcel and I were talking, and we found out that you could take her sitting near Countdown, and Countdown could take a stress to take the damage, and then instead of taking, say you shoot a fully modded proton torpedo at Countdown,
you just can't do that. You just have to shoot a primary at him,
and then Iden will get rid of that damage that he took. So he just got a stress to negate an entire attack. Yeah, it's gross.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Pleasant.
Everybody turning towards that
Nobby saying that's disgusting.
Zam Wessels.
Yeah, everyone in on Zam. Maybe a chance for Unkar, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. Not Unkar Zuvio, same thing, right?
Speaking of Middle Earth, how fares your opinions on the new show?
Have you watched it? Have you gotten a chance? You watched the 3 episodes? Okay.
Yes.
Overall, I've been it's the same way I look at the prequels, in the sense that the world building is just unbelievable and it's beautiful. The timeline, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but they're manipulating timelines in a way that makes me very confused, and that is concerning as someone that does appreciate Tolkien's work.
No, definitely, because the rings haven't been forged, and that's somewhere like 1500, the Second Age.
Yeah,
somewhere around there. And Isildur is, hanging around, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I
mean,
feel
yeah,
like
except
he came a little bit later.
yeah. But I did look it up, and the show, like even on the wiki says that it consolidates parallel timelines into one to just like make things easier. So I'm like, okay, if you put it that way, it makes me a little less mad.
Yeah.
I also just kind of have to see the point, like, hey, like if they were to just be total purists, it would be one of the most boring shows
That's fair.
out there. Yeah. Overall, though, if I had to give it like those 3 episodes so far, I would probably give it like an 8.5. I think between an 8 and 8.5. It's definitely good. I don't know if it's like great or fantastic, but it is one of the most gorgeous.
Yeah,
like
it is very pretty.
Yeah, the passion, you can tell there's a lot of passion being put into making it, and I feel it. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You got a bump from Zam there.
Oh, is that that's not a self bump, damn.
No.
Thinking about the bingo.
He did the stressful focus.
Okay.
Let's see what Q9 will be doing. But my opinion so far is it's okay. I anybody that's like hyper praising it right now feels weird. Oh, Q9 just getting
Cheeky. I like it.
Outmaneuvering. Just be like, you don't even get to use that target lock.
Just gets to calculate, right? Because of red maneuver.
Yep. If he takes a strain, which I assume he will.
Let's see if he remembers, because again, this is a little new to.
Yeah, I think he's reading it. Or I guess he didn't. Okay, he does unfamiliar. But so far, I'm gonna
remind him, because they're already missing stuff. So I'm gonna be break the 5th wall.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if somebody's flying.
The bomb goes off and it's not gonna hit anything. They committed to like 5 seasons or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
interesting.
It's an alarming amount of seasons, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like Disney committing to, like, it's like before things come out being like, remember when they announced like 30 Star Wars projects? It's like, you guys haven't even figured it out yet.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Well,
but...
I mean, it was kind of like the way that I feel about announcing 5 seasons of this is how I feel about James Cameron being like, and there's going to be 13 avatars. I'm like, I mean, okay,
Yeah.
Sure. You do you, man. But
ooh, it hits camp. Okay.
Yeah, we got the creepy crawly droids onto Gamut, which you're kind of okay with.
You just take the range 0 shot into the.
Oh, that's true. You have range 0 into the
and they have 1 agility now, so.
And that way you don't trigger Zam's crap.
Yeah. So this is reroll. Is this?
Shooting at Zuvio, I guess.
Okay. Use Dooku on the blank as the focus. Just gonna keep it though at hit crit, and this is probably gonna knock off the knocks the salvage off as an evade.
Yeah. So again, back to Rings of Power. So far, not super impressed. Like I'm not like telling everybody I see you should watch. Ooh, structural damage.
Yeah, that's the.
Not telling everybody I see that oh man, you have to watch it. But I'm also like anybody that's trashing it right now. That doesn't seem right either. Right now, I'm just in a holding pattern. I would say that if this wasn't Lord of the Rings, I probably wouldn't be interested at the moment. But I'll wait till I see the whole season, and then make a judgment then.
Wait, my crits aren't playing right now for some reason. I think it's too early to be like overly skeptical. Yeah. However, this 3rd episode did a lot of like. I was really happy to see some things, and other things I got like really confused about, and I was like,
It does actually feel like some plot lines moved forward, whereas the first 2 were, I guess you have to set the stage, and that's again why I'm not like making any like harsh judgments at this point. I'm like, we're good for now. Q9 range 1 in the Zam. Ooh, has not been rolled yet. There it goes.
Oh, Kingdom for a focus. That's
You got 2 force, and you could have had a calculate, but you know.
God, this is killing me. Gotta use these as learning experiences.
And I mean, it's fine. He may not have wanted to spend it.
Oh, why?
I don't know. There's a Cad Bane shot, for one. Into Zuvio. See how Zuvio does
Zuvio
here.
only gets a single little die here. Gets the squiggle! Guaranteed squiggle.
Yeah, Zuvio could is in a decent spot to do some mining this turn. Or this upcoming turn. Do you take the shot, Nazam? Which one is it? Yep, after you defend, you can do a bonus attack. That one should have been shown first. Okay, so that's what they're doing right now. Because it should have popped up when Q9 shot at Zam. So Zuvio can decide whether he wants to shoot.
These guys are racking up 100 warning points right now in Fantasyland. Overall, I will say I think that they've done a really good job with casting. I disagree with people saying that a lot of the dialogue feels like NPC stuff from Oblivion or Skyrim. I just don't just a lot of people that just really want to hate it. But I like the characters overall, and I think like Arondir is really interesting. The woman that Morpheus Clark who plays Galadriel is very much looks the part and is very interesting. And
speaking of looking the part, so there's 2 that throw me off. And it's Elrond and Celebrimbor. So Elrond, you know who I'm comparing it to.
Yeah,
Hugo. And it's like every time I see that guy's jaw, like jutting out, and I'm like, that is not Hugo Weaving's jaw.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not mad about it, but I'm also like, well, it doesn't feel right. All right, Emon just gonna light this sucker up.
That's going to be 2 going through. Unfortunately, no crits, though, so the salvage is going to stay on there. Green takes 2.
A prox mine will fix that soon. But
does Emon get to... I can't remember. Does Emon get to launch as well?
No, but Constable Zuvio's got to...
Oh, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if he remembers. I mean, he's not remembering his force, so...
Fair enough. But also, Celebrimbor, the image I have in my head of him is from the Shadow of Mordor games.
Yeah.
And he looks more traditional elf with the long hair. And, so he looks like the Peter Jackson version that we know. So
Amazon did come out and say they were not going to try to base things off of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's disregard this rich tapestry that we have.
And the Constable Zuvio, I think. And Zuvio does roll the evade.
Despite that 1 crit, Zuvio doing pretty good.
And Zam should be shields down right now.
I agree. Zam should be. Well, I mean, he had a focus. Maybe not. I don't know.
Ring of Power costumes won't be the smash hit for Halloween this year. Yeah, I don't really care about Game of Thrones, so I hear that show's pretty good, though. However, they access that Rings of Power. It's just much easier to access than Game of Thrones. It's so expensive, HBO.
Yeah. And I haven't even watched, I got, burnt. I'm one of the people that got burnt badly by Game of Thrones.
Sure,
so I'm just I'm gonna wait, give them a season or 2 to see if they justify.
Is
he
shooting
in the sand?
Yeah.
See, that was the wrong choice. You had 2 if you had shot the droids. But maybe you get them to burn 2 Zam charges on this return shot and it does nothing. Or he kills Gamut and Deadman Switch does damage. See? There you go.
Yep. Yes, thank you for bringing up the bingo. We're just not doing bingo during engagements. We don't want to distract you guys.
Yeah, that was a range 0 natties.
Gamut takes a shield for some reason?
Because the natties was Gamut into Zam, not the other way around.
Yeah, and then it takes a shield because of the discorded missiles, which should have been shot at.
Yeah, because they would have died.
David throwing the game right now.
Just throwing it all
Just completely
away.
throwing the game. Natties. Let's see. Leader strain. Self bump. No. Contested. No. Extra punished. Did we get a blank out yet? Range 0 natties though.
Range 0 natties. I don't think the Zuvio shot where he took damage was natties because it was like blank focus.
Kingdom for a focus. Q9's shot.
Yeah, I'll give you that. He would never have a focus, but yeah, I'm with you.
But just rolling all the eyeballs. Oh yeah, and we got the bomber device drop as well.
Yeah. We are getting close to half damage.
We are. Turn 4. It is now. They have not tallied up points yet, but it should be. Oh, they're still shooting. Okay, Jesus Christ. I mean, how long did it take for them to spawn that firing arc? All right, 4, 2, or 1. No calculates. Took the salvage. I think that last round.
Didn't end up mattering. There you go.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, take that shield back on Gamut. Or yeah, it was Gamut. Yeah.
Take it back and immediately reapply the damage. 6 to 1. So this is a little lopsided right now. They did. That's the shield.
He took a shot from Zam and did 1 damage though, right?
Oh, is that what that was from? Okay, I assumed it was from the Buzz Droid. So it should be 2 shields down.
That's what I thought, but maybe I'm wrong.
Very interesting. Alright, you guys, it wouldn't be a 312 stream without me mentioning another giveaway. So our global giveaway trackers is at a 70 to get in-person 2.5 X-Wing going. But if we hit 50 tonight, which is 6 tonight, I have another one of our card packs here. So that is a goal we will have through the end of the second game. We are going to round 4 now on our salvage mission game here. Tanner leading 6 to 1. Man, I want to talk more about Rings of Power. We always talk about X-Wing. I love talking about Lord of the Rings. I don't want you guys to, for those of you that aren't interested, I don't want to like run my mouth, but I just think it's really cool that being the kind of fan that I am, to be able to be so blessed with the Star Wars content and Lord of the Rings content that we're getting at such a high level. It's very cool. And so I wish both of them the best and hope that they succeed. I just think that a lot of the hate, I mean, I'm not used to the Tolkien fan base being as toxic because they haven't had an opportunity to be toxic until now, and I'm disappointed with like most of the critiques are like about skin color or hair, and I just like I need a little bit more substance to criticize than that. But there are other things now after the 3rd episode that I could probably actually critique, but it's tough. I just think that people aren't as open-minded about it as they should be. I'm not saying they should love it, and I'm definitely not saying they should hate it.
I would also say that, I mean, there's probably plenty of people that are criticizing it that aren't even Tolkien fans, that are making criticizing like, oh, well, there shouldn't be, this person playing this person, and it's like, yeah, whatever, who cares? Yeah. If it's a good show, I don't even flipping care.
Yeah, and like Elrond is half elf, so if they maybe made the hair thing related to that, but Celebrimbor and Arondir are both short-haired elves as well, so I'm not sure. Desi mentioning Ungoliant. I know I mispronounced that. I'm pretty sure that there's such little substance about that they just didn't roll with it and they went to Morgoth. I mean,
and isn't that like first age stuff, and we're in the second age? I could be wrong.
Yeah, they have very particular rights about what.
That's true.
However, the Tolkien estate got sold recently, so I don't know how that changes with the show. I think they're locked into the agreement they had for at least the first couple seasons about only using the second age. Which I believe, Matt, with the War of the Last Alliance is like the last thing that happens in the second age, right? So they can technically lead up to that.
Yeah,
which is cool.
That's where the dwarves and elves and men
Yeah.
met to fight against Sauron. So you can go all the way up until that.
Yeah.
But weirdly, I don't think the third age starts until the crowning of Aragorn. So there's like that interim period. I don't know.
I thought
could
that
be
was
wrong.
isn't that the fourth age?
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I'm
I
just
think
wrong.
the fourth age is started, but the third age is the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
which is off, like
And
off
then-
the table.
Okay, cool. Matt is ages. Am I?
All the ages.
Oh yeah, of just the ages. Got you. Got it. I'm with you.
Let's see. Is there anything else we did? We already did the bomber device drop. Scenario regret. No.
We could get.
I feel like we've gotten a blank out. Haven't we gotten a blank out?
I don't think so.
We haven't gotten 2 blanks.
Nope.
All right.
Road Warriors 3 or 4 in a row.
3 in a row. And I don't count. I don't count turn 0.
Just missing. Just missing. I think we're gonna see it rotate from that droid anyway.
That's just absolute. That's brutal.
Just Zuvio has to hope he didn't back up or drive Emon over there.
Well, if the game is being thrown, don't be surprised.
Dropping a prox mine, I assume, because that is a cluster mine right there.
What does WOT stand for?
Wheel of Time.
Oh, got it. Yeah, no
That's-
clue.
Ooh man, Wheel of Time was not good.
I don't like this seismic charge drop. I don't see how Emon's not getting hit by this seismic charge.
I mean, but he's full health. Who cares? I mean, you're on.
Oh,
Turn
gonna
4.
fuse it. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. But you're also on turn 4, so it's like, are they gonna burn down a fire spray in 3 turns? Probably not.
I mean, technically, if David loses this game, he technically won because he built the list. It's beating him. So don't feel bad.
Yeah. But yeah, Wheel of Time. Like I read the whole series. I watched the first episode, was not impressed, and just walked away. So, yeah. And then I feel justified because from what I hear from the friends that also have read Wheel of Time and did finish it, namely Dan and Emily. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't follow through.
Wheel of Time, or like Wheel of Waste My Time.
Yeah,
Oh. I just want to be a critic who just my reviews are just like, hits it. Says he dies, right?
What? Did it?
A mine or obstacle? I mean, it lit up. The prox mine lit up.
Why would it light that up? Because he very clearly hit the debris cloud. That's fine. This debris cloud doesn't hit, I think, is a good way to call that, because that is
It's not
nowhere near.
It's not possible. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't not hit it and then rotate and hit it. You haven't moved.
Yeah, you've actually gotten far. Your nubs have gotten farther away from it. In fact,
your nubs. Whoa! Don't talk to me about
Ew.
nubs.
Jumping off the rock with yellow.
I just gotta say, Matt, one last thing about Lord of the Rings. Being able to see Numenor realized is, sorry guys, I know I just spoiled something, but we all do. It's gonna be, we saw it in the trailers, okay? So, but come on, this is awesome. It's super
Seeing
cool.
Atlantis.
Seeing Atlantis, basically, just the above ground Atlantis.
Well, I mean, spoilers.
Who? Gamut is he's having a day. He's having a day with the crits. He's taken a proton bomb. He's taken, I mean, he can shoot. Oh no, if he rotates his turret though, he can shoot range 0 at the Discord. Gonna focus.
Well, the discords are going to get blown up by the prox.
Oh, that's right.
Bomb.
The bomb's gonna kill the buzz. That is a thing. Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Deslin even said that. There we go.
Thank you, Desi. Get it? Do have one more game after this. We're gonna have Epionic back bringing that nasty Hera list. It was supposed to have a rematch with Mystic, but Josh went AWOL, so Sandy is going to be stepping in.
Nice, Hera, Aaron, and some other people.
Yeah, Hera, Aaron, Fen, and Luke.
Sounds good. Sounds right.
Pretty good. There's Sandy. Sandy is here. Thank you for following the Wargaming Dad. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dad. Hi, Dad. How are you, Dad? Breaking the curse. We'll see. We will see.
And
that.
Also, just barely dodging that Prox mine.
Oh, I want that to reverse so bad.
You want him to,
but you can't. You're stressed, right? So.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can't back up. I believe that is the 4s for.
I need to see something die this turn for Separatists, because I'm getting impatient. As Boba would say, I'm getting impatient. My name is Jeff.
Robert Feet.
My name's Jeff.
Let us see what.
Lagavantha.
Now.
Oh, hello.
Here's something I'm hoping that happens: is that clears the stress.
And then tractor.
He actually tractors the same.
Yeah, because the bullseye's too.
Yeah, it's bullseye, and I haven't seen
a
medium base tractor in so long.
He's reading. He's reading.
Yeah, he's reading.
The card is being read. The card is being read.
Can I do it?
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Science, rhyme, and explain the due time. All I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. I just. When I hear people say "all I know," I just like think of that Linkin Park song.
Yeah, I understand. It's
time is a value.
It's hard to break the habit.
I don't know how it got this way.
He did. He double.
There it is. Him. Double track turn.
Mark it off on your bingo card.
Oh. Well, it's hard to proactively change the spaces during the game.
Yeah, no. Well,
Linkin Park is one of my favorite bands, and I was heartbroken when Chester died. And yeah, great album for sure.
Yep.
Love it.
What's your favorite album? By them specifically, not just in existence.
Yeah,
just by them.
I feel like I go back to that's really tough. I'm trying to remember the what album is Paper Cut again? I visualize the album cover. Hybrid Theory? Yeah, I go between Meteora and Hybrid Theory. I feel like probably Hybrid Theory if I had to pick one, because Burn It Down is Hybrid Theory as well, isn't it?
I don't 100% know.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've all heard Burn It Down, but like, come on. Meteora's best album. Matt is color pink.
Yeah, I was just making sure that stress moves with Sam so they don't forget it.
Iman has a chance to kill this GD drone and knock off a salvage. No veteran. Man, it would have been really good with veteran. Is veteran turn?
Been a really good
oh, not on there. No, it's so painful. Sam has room to boost forward, I think. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Q is gonna reinforce.
So Meteora is probably my favorite, but I really like Reanimation, which is the remixes of the Hybrid Theory songs.
I like that.
Just tons of artists, and I really like it. It is very well done.
I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've actually listened to that.
Have you not?
I don't. I mean, I feel like I've probably heard a couple.
Dude, it is like it just take every Hybrid Theory song and just crank it up a notch. Except for, with the exception of In the End, it's the only one that I feel like gets worse with the remix. So
God, it's such Now we're gonna have Gambit rotate way later on.
Interesting. I don't get it.
What?
Maybe he
Gamut.
said it. Maybe he said it and didn't do it. Wait, I don't know. Whatever.
Our TO brains are freaking out right now.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's a casual stream. It's a casual stream. It's a casual stream.
Clear that stress. Take a target lock.
Like a bantha.
Just light
Make bantha babies.
that fire spray.
Light that, aka deal like 2 damage at most. Although there is the tractor will make it. Yeah, still probably 2 damage.
Yeah, he's gonna evade 1 damage basically from each shot that comes in.
And we're gonna take 2 target locks. 3 target locks. What is happening?
He's got double R3.
You mean R3 1 2? Astromech.
Yeah.
Love that card so much. But Matt hates alt arts, and he told me he burned everything I gave him from our last 2 tournaments. So he doesn't love them. I do. He burned them.
I gave them away.
Even the R312? Oh, it's sad. Here's the next Discord, and it misses. Does it miss? Oh no! Oh no, it hits.
It physically hits, but the game doesn't say that it hits. So
what is going on?
Tanner just calling for Nick. Like,
yeah, I mean, it obviously hit. Like, what the hell? When people are like, chat log supreme. It's like, well, visually, it's a visual game, guys. If it's clearly overlapping, it doesn't matter what the chat log says. Stupid chat log. Failing us again. Q gonna lose that last shield. The Discord will die. Gamut loses last shield. What's up? Everything all right?
You asking me?
Yeah, I just heard you. So, like, it sounded like you were gonna say something. No, you're just saying,
Just
He's just curious. I do declare.
I was curious whether they were gonna handle this situation that I'm handling right now.
Yeah, Discord is gone. Actually, the mesh colliders, exactly, precisely, Abionic. My Zam Wessel co-champ. We got Zam Wessel in this game right now. It's fate.
Zam Wessel.
We will be sharing a room for the Golden State tournament. There will be snuggles, Epionic and 312 snuggles.
Right on.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I think Ken might be rooming with us as well, Mr. Foundry.
He sponsored my Nova trip.
Oh, really?
The whole trip. He sponsored the ticket.
That's awesome.
Because he wasn't going to be able to make it, and he just was like, man, I'm like, well, would you happen to be able to toss it to somebody that you know?
That's awesome. There's 3. Oh, there's the blank out. There's the blank out.
That blank out you've been searching for.
Yeah, that's the blank out I've been searching for. So that just kills Mr. Key. He goes down. It does well, Holmes. Bingo card's looking good.
Deadman switch trigger, but that does unfortunately does not hit
anybody
devices.
Important. Yeah. Oh, does it really?
So it does not. So it does not hit the. It does not damage the buzz droids, unlike the bomb did.
No. Good. He just asked. So good point. So Q takes a damage card. Okay.
Yeah.
Deadman's probably a favorite upgrade in the game. That's funny. Wouldn't think it to be my favorite, but
I enjoy Deadman. It's
dude, we only have 11 minutes left in this game. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Slow pokes.
I mean, that's lots of time for the comeback train. It's 9-1 right now because of Gamut's death.
I mean, and there is always the fair criticism that you're not playing a list that you even built.
Oh, for
you
sure.
have to come up with a list. You have to figure out what other people are playing.
Mm-hmm.
We also did we get?
Please use your force here if you have the opportunity.
Yeah, you haven't spent a single one.
Use the target lock. What are we?
I don't know. I think Zam was supposed to. Oh wait, no, Zam already shot. I'm
Checking bullseye on a droid?
because he can. It's when somebody defends. Yeah.
What does that
After
do?
enemy ship in your bullseye declares another friendly ship as a defender, you get you may perform a calculate or lock action.
Don't worry, Epi. We're all confused in some capacity. There's that extra calc.
We performed a red one. Red calculate.
A red calculate with the independent calculations.
Yeah.
Why? What is going on? Use your target lock. I'm gonna say, why do you do this to me? Why do you hate me so much?
Like, you have target lock and you have force, and you have used neither of them for your offensive attack.
I have nothing to say to these players. Kill me. He says what? I'd say kill me.
Play on. Yeah, just play on.
Zam should have taken a shield, right? Because a tractor, yeah, there's a shield down.
Yeah. So Nick, this weekend,
Yes.
there is a 2.0 tournament that's happening. That is sponsored by the 2.0 server, Discord server, and I will be hosting it. It is the Wild Space qualifier. There's two. There's going to be two of them. There's one that's set this weekend, in the Chicago, St. Louis time zone. There will be another one in October that is set in the Germany, Italy time zone.
Okay.
And then there will be folks that make the cut, I believe is how this is working. Folks that make the cut will qualify for the Wild Space Cup, which happens in December, I believe.
Oh, cool. So, do you have the link to the register for the for either of those?
I think I can find one.
What's registration looking like? The numbers so far?
There's 7 registered for both tournaments, different folks, but let me go find it. I'm gonna mute for a second while.
Yeah, for sure. You guys haven't. We haven't plugged the Midwest Scrubs yet, but listen to their podcast. One of the best podcasts out there for X-Wing, and they're just so cool. They're my best friends, except for Matt. Matt's just a good friend, but the rest of them are best friends. While he's muted, he might still be listening to me, so I'm just gonna try to trash talk as much as possible. Not like I don't already do that. If you guys are in pain watching this game, I just want you to know that I am with you in solidarity. I am also in pain watching this game. There's no reason to quote unquote save the lock for later. That's not how this works. Oh my, okay. Well, that's gonna kill something. It's gotta be in the green, right? So green will go down. Salvage is gonna get dropped. That's 2 points for Mr. DJ. Oh, is that going into red? I'm seeing damage cards over red right now. No, it's into green. Okay. Veteran tail gunner would have been real nice, though. Is that the fun of list chaos? It's usually not this bad. I'll be 100% honest. And both players are usually talking through everything together, especially in cases where they have each other's lists. Like, you know, we don't play gotcha X-Wing. But yeah, I mean, I have not seen this much missed stuff in a game probably in months, like since last year. Yeah, Dave is not remembering anything. I'm not trying to be hard on him, but like he took a target lock and then immediately forgot about it, like seconds after taking it. I just don't. Hasn't used the force. But yeah, now's the time to learn. That's why I was trying to remind him, like, use the target lock. I was just like, all caps, like, use your lock. But also, David's played Scum before, so I honestly don't think the list is too, you know, over the top or anything like that. So. At least they got to choose their faction or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what David put for prefer. I thought it was Scum, and if I misread it, then that's on me. Let me just double check the sign-up sheet. Yeah, I mean, David put Rebels. But I've seen David play Scum before, so I just assumed that was one of his factions. Because I've seen it. Who knows? Maybe it's my fault. It's easy to just take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Oh, David had put preferred faction as Rebels, but I've seen him play Scum before, like a few times. So I was like, But I was just saying, you know, Bygone Jay is asking if it's normal for, you know, list chaos to have this many, if that's like the fun of it, missing triggers, which was a very coy thing to say, because obviously not. That's not what makes this fun, is missing triggers. But it's really just the players have the opportunity to talk through things with each other because it's casual, and I'm not really sure that's happening at all. So and that's their prerogative.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right.
Thanks for dropping the link.
Yeah, that's first. Wild Space Qualifier 1 is the one that is in the Americas, and Space Qualifier 2 is the one that's in Europe, Africa time zone.
Have you guys found someone to stream it?
I honestly don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was not part of that. I could contact folks, see if it is necessary, because, you know, it might be very possible for you to do the American one.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, it depends. Like it's the numbers have suffered recently with Legacy X-Wing streams, but I still wouldn't mind if I have the opportunity or like that availability. So whatever they say, I'm just curious what their plan is, if they have one.
I'll ask around. It'll be 5 rounds.
This is the range. This is a energy shell charge here. What are we getting? Oh, cluster missile rather. Couple more going into Q. Q's got 1, 2, 3, 4. A 7 hole total. 3 left. We're at 2 minutes.
I was about to say, got the 2-minute warning. Not much time
and the
left.
crit is a fuel leak. Thanks. Figure out why my stream deck isn't working.
Like, we'll get the last round in. See if they'll remember the buzz droids. But hey, at the very least, when I walked away, the droid that was on the rocks blew up. So that's nice.
Yeah, something died.
Man, Emon can shoot out a prox mine, but I think it's just going to land basically where the other prox mine is. He might hit Cad Bane with it.
I don't think it'll go far enough.
Yeah,
it'll overlap the other one.
It might make it. It's hard for me to judge. I can judge a 3 hard for a ship, but for some reason I can't judge it for the mine. It should hit. I'm gonna say 50 cents on it that it
50
would
cents.
Yeah, I know. I'm a high roller, man.
If you stack root mines, do you win? That's an alternate win condition. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out.
Epionic, if he could stack it perfectly, you know, with the exception of the nubs, I would call that a win. That would be amazing.
Huh. Stream deck is like broken right now.
Really?
Well, just a part of it. I can still switch scenes, but it's not letting me show the crits that I animated for Dion. So
Does the things work? What is it?
No, that's the problem.
Bob? Exclamation point Bob? That wouldn't work?
Oh no, that'll work. That'll work.
Let me try.
Time is up. Last round. Here we go. You got to do redeem, Bob.
No,
Matt's
it's
never been
redeem.
here before.
That's why I
Not
said
great, Bob.
the exclamation point Bob. No, exclamation point Bob.
This game is not. This game has been not great, Bob. 11-3 updated points.
All right, let's see that prox mine.
Yeah, one of the best redeems. What's up, Colfax? How's it going, man? Where the hell are you? Colfax added me on Snapchat. I just want to say my life is complete. We have not yet started a snap streak, but I will be snapping him shortly. I have to think of the perfect Snapchat.
Do not have a Snapchat.
Well,
Say
you
my-
should freaking get one, dude. Just so you can snap me.
I have one of those grams, you know.
Oh,
Instas.
do you?
I got an Insta
He's got an Insta, folks.
that
It's
I
just-
barely
it's just-
use.
It's just nothing but him posting bat reps on his games.
Man,
Instagram had to send him a warning that he was that no one cared about that content. Just got back from a Kroger run. Nice and expensive. Kroger. Also,
Kroger-
oh god.
no, I was gonna say a Kroger run sounds like something that should be in a cricket match.
Like a Scottish cricket, a game of cricket or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else? Half damage happened. Depleter
Indeed.
strain. Did that happen? No.
No, even though we have Notorious, it did not happen. No Cowardice.
Extra
no,
punished.
No Rogue Warrior. No.
I'm gonna.
extra punished.
David extra punished himself, so I'm gonna mark that one.
Fine. No stun pilot. no
Munitions. We got
four-star.
we got the clusters.
Yeah,
Cowardice.
sure.
Is anybody trying to run away?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Maybe we can get it if Zam just pieces out this turn and just says 3 bank boost.
come on, do it for the bingo. Alright, Jovi Charles. Extra punish the viewers the way that you were talking. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way that I'm talking. Bygone J is lighting me up right now. My number one critic.
You probably deserve it.
I always deserve it.
All right, roll. That is 3. What?
I must be
That doesn't
tired
make
of being
sense.
such a
Why did
dick.
it-
Whatever,
Why did
man.
it
It's
say
all good.
Green won that. Green rolled
Because
3
this
blanks.
doesn't make any sense.
Green rolled 3 blanks and somehow won the first player. I don't. What's going on?
Oh, you got Bellini? Come on. Pina Colada? Date night with Colfax coming up here just so I can have one of those pina coladas. Oh, let's go,
Prox
Zuvio! Not forgetting the procs. Since Q9 refuses to do damage to Zam, we'll... Oh my god.
Is it only one?
Yeah, no, roll. Yeah, only one. Yeah. I was playing an in-person game yesterday, Matt, and it was Boba versus Luke. I was playing Boba, and my buddy Manny had Luke, and he was. I blocked his Luke to a point where if he had to 4K to get the best shot, and I knew that, so I dropped the prox mine. He hit it, and he took 2 crits, and he took a panic pilot, so he couldn't turn around.
Very nice.
It was a very rough way for this. So he 2-straighted it over the other side of me, sat there, and got just absolutely obliterated to end the game. Pretty funny.
All right, Horchal just ran into Q9.
Back to the game. Like, are you going to stream the NJO Havoc grudge match? No. I don't know what that is.
Oh, they're doing a grudge match. Wasn't that settled? Didn't Havoc win?
Oh, there's one more. Oh, they're still
there
playing.
is one more.
I don't see the point of continuing to play if the series is decided, but no, I will not be.
I'm fine with that. It's just I didn't realize. I thought it was done.
Yeah, well, me too. I forgot that they were still going. Yeah, I will not be streaming the grudge match, but I wish you the best with your grudge match. Whoever's playing.
That's not how that works.
Josh and Chris are playing in 2 hours. Got it.
We just repositioned the bus droids. Whatever.
Is Josh playing though? Because Josh said he was gonna play on our stream, but then went AWOL. So
maybe that's why he went AWOL, because he was like, I can't be there.
He's ghosting me. Really, Josh? Yeah. Really, Mystic? Unbelievable. Come on, show me some cowardice. Show me some sort of cowardly behavior so he can get that bingo. That's not cowardly.
Got a sloop. Probably gonna
pattern
analyze Lucas. Yep. Let's see if he it looks like he's remembering that he's got it, and is gonna.
It's gonna not.
Nope, not
because
gonna remember.
He hates me. Mr. DJ, Nick Sperry's public enemy. It's fine, whatever. You don't need mods, man. This is TTS.
And he didn't drop a bomb with Emo. You should prox mine, bruh.
Bruh.
I don't know why he didn't.
You just gotta kill Zam in this game is close.
Yeah, just deal 6 damage to
a ship
Zam.
that's running away from you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's got a force and can probably completely arc dodge you. Okay. Now it's Q9's turn. Quit waggling your fingers around, guys.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Another opportunity to calculate.
To get a calculate. Don't really need it because you have the range. You have 2 force that you have yet to spend.
I'll tell you what, if David rolls eyeball results and doesn't spend the force, I'm gonna bring the force over and enlarge them next to the ship.
Man, Q9 could have actually taken a strain to barrel roll and block that Zam, but Zam's gonna take the objective.
I'm calling that cowardice. That is the most cowardly thing, Tanner.
I think you might be stretching the term.
I just want the people to get bingo. We haven't gotten one yet. You got bingo, everybody. Yeah, let's go. We got a very legitimate bingo. Claim bingo in Discord. Hashtag legitimate bingo.
All right. Looks like he's shooting at. I didn't realize my pink finger was still there.
Let's go! Yes, he did the force. He spent it. He did it! He finally spent that force for a full string, 3 hits and a crit.
It's a little victory, you know?
It's little things in life.
He's looking at Notorious. No, you cannot Notorious because you're not in his arc.
But Notorious works for everything at any time, any way I want, right? No?
That's why it's really good on 180-degree arc things.
Mm-hmm.
Spending the focus, just going to take 2... Lost 2 shields.
Yeah.
That's why you probably really should have shot at one of the vultures, because you could actually kill one of them.
Yeah.
But, you know,
yeah.
Whatever.
Nah, it's alright. Killing things is overrated. You got range 3 obstructed onto Emon, or you could try to kill the Zooster. I think he's got 3 hull left, is what I have.
You go after Zuvio. I mean,
or 2 hull left, right? No.
You got everybody
3.
pointing at him, but just use Zam to make sure it happens.
Yeah, Zuvio really wishing he had a focus here. Only there was a way. But after doing a red maneuver, could have gotten perform an action during the check difficulty step, before the check difficulty step. There we go. So here's the shot into the Zuvio. Gonna Dooku a crit, I would imagine. And there you go. Change the blank to a crit. But no, that's a hit crit. And hey, wouldn't it have been nice to take a focus? Hit crit goes through. And it is a direct and well-deserved. Zuvio dies. Kingdom for a thing, exactly. Kingdom for a bygone J. So that's going to be plus scenario, plus objectives, like 1, 2. I think I have 17 on my side for killing Zuvio.
We have a action from what's his face from CAD. Because the ship blew up, he's able to take an action, and he's using Hondo to
why not
give one a coordinate and give the other one an action. He can't do that.
Did he pick up a salvage?
It looks like it. Or I guess he gave a target lock to Zam then?
Yeah, I just never mind.
Which, I mean, it doesn't matter. The game's over.
Let's Qui-Gons be bygones. Exactly. Remember to claim your points in our Discord, guys, for bingo. Ooh, that's a bingo. Redeem bingo here. There we go.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Emon's shot. Either one, yellow, red, both are range 2. But there's 2 crits. There's a jam on red right now.
Yeah, because that was
probably into red.
That was the yeah.
False transponders.
No, it was the
the Hondo jam. Got it.
Go 2 crits into him. Knocks off of an objective. You got that going for you.
The Horde Chal.
And then takes a crit.
Not
boost stabilizer. And console fire could still potentially kill him.
Yeah.
But imagine if you'd shot Q9 into him.
It's only 17-3. The comeback train is yet to leave the station.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be less pessimistic, but
console fire. He lives.
He lives. He lives. It would actually be 16. Because one of the salvages got knocked off there.
All right. That is game.
It is. I'm gonna just thank them both.
I'm gonna go.
I think he's 4.
4. Okay.
I have 16 total. Because you lost one salvage, right? Yeah, so just +1 or +2. So then yeah, it should be 17 then I believe.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. And you guys hit bingo as well.
We were trying. Which bingo did we hit?
Although to be fair, I called you a coward and gave you the last one just so we could hit it.
Oh. I wasn't actually a coward that time.
Well,
I wasn't a coward,
you took a salvage with Zam, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna call that cowardice.
Why?
Because I wanted us to get bingo. It was less about you and more about me, to be honest.
I was like, you got I thought about it because I was like, if I run, we hit that one no matter what.
You're like,
I was like,
so in a way, you were being cowardly because you didn't want to run, even though you knew that. So either way, there's cowardice going on here. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah.
I actually thought I had a shot on Q9 and I didn't. I was hoping for that.
Well, hey David, so I know that you put Rebels as one of your preferred factions, but I thought you also played Scum, so you can kind of blame me.
I do play Scum, but not as much. And
okay.
Like this new thing, like this is totally new. Yeah.
What is?
Anyways,
the Razor Crest?
For teaching me this. It's like,
yeah.
I had no idea.
Don't forget to use your target locks, man.
Yeah.
You took a target lock, and then like 3 seconds later, you didn't use it on your attack from Q9, and that's why I was screaming at you guys, like, why did you not using your target lock?
Oh, you did have a target lock.
Yeah,
I
a
see.
tractor jam at range 1. You rolled 2
Oh.
blanks, and we're like, okay. And I'm like, what are you doing to me? You're killing me, Smalls.
We both. I didn't even see that either. I forgot he took a target lock.
How do you miss it? It's huge. It's massive.
No, but
It's
it's
half the
over.
base size.